Hello everyone, welcome to my learnings to become a Scrum Master. In this session, we are going to see what is a story behind the user story. As a part of user story, we are going to learn about, in the part 1, we are going to learn what is the user story and what is the purpose of user story. In the part 2, we are going to learn what is the 3 C's formula behind the user story. As a part of part 3, how the user story is captured using who, what, and why. In the part 4, as a part 4, how to write the good user stories using invest principle. And as a part 5, what is an accepted criteria and how to add acceptance criteria to the user stories. And then we are going to learn about definition of ready as a part 6 and definition of done, the part 7. So let us start with the part 1, story behind the user story. What is a user story? User story is a simple description of a product feature written from an end user point of view or end user perspective. User stories, if we talk about the user stories in the Scrum, project work is broken down into user stories. A user story is a feature or functionality of the product. It describes both the requirement of and the value to the customer or stakeholder. User stories are much more useful compared to technical documentations of product specifications. So this stories, the user story is written in simple form of explanation of what we are going to do on the project. This is because they are written in the form of a simple explanation. So in comparison, if you have a lot of technical details or specifications, there's a chance that the developers and the customers won't be able to understand each other. So user stories bridge the gap between their understanding. In other words, we can say user stories make communication easier between technical and business sides of the project. If we talk about technical side, the developers, user stories make it easy for the developers to understand what customers are looking for and what kind of a feature would fulfill their requirements. If we talk about business side, the customers, user stories make it easier for the customers to explain clearly of what exactly they want. So next, we'll be discussing about the purpose of a user story. If we take an example of a software application, allows users to perform certain things or actions within the application. If we take a talk about the application of a Gmail where we can compose emails, we can send or receive emails, where we can label or characterize the emails, where we can block spam, and where we can create address books, etc. If we talk about the Facebook application, where you can write, post, upload photo, upload videos, add friends, send messages, etc. When you talk about the Twitter, you can tweet a message, retweet, follow someone, upload photos or videos, etc. And finally, if you talk about the Netflix application, you can search for the movies by the names or actors, play, pause, or rewind movies, rate movies, etc. So these are all known as, we call as a functionalities or features of that software application. So if you talk in more technical, we can say it as a software requirements or software specifications. In short, we call as requirements. Whenever you want to build a software from the scratch, or if you want to enhance or add an existing software application, one needs to provide the requirements or the specifications which will describe what you want to build or enhance in the application. So this is the purpose of the user stories, like to document or express at a high level a feature or a functionality that you would like to build or implement in a software application. In the next session, we are going to see about user story 3C's formula. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it and subscribe it. Thank you.